I'm so excited. I'm here with Julia Cole, and I actually have known you for a long time. You might not have known me, but I've like always known Julia Cole. And I feel like there's so many blonde-haired country singers in this town, but like you've always had like long blonde hair. Like you have always stood out to me as like just that's Julia Cole. And
my gosh.
For some reason we've always crossed paths, but I mean I've just always known you. You've been here for a while. But you're
I went
young.
to school here
At Vanderbilt.
So I definitely love Nashville, but it's crazy. Like I didn't kind of mean for this all to happen.
Oh, I love these kind of stories. Why did you not mean for this to happen? What did you mean to happen?
Well, I was going to school to be a creative writer because I wanted to write books.
Did you know you could sing?
I only had recently figured it out because I played sports my whole life, and I started getting asked to sing basketball, track, volleyball.
Did you get a scholarship to Vanderbilt on volleyball?
Yeah, soccer. I mean, I played every sport, and I played most of those for over 10 years each. Like that's all I did was play sports.
Is your family athletic?
Very. My sister's a pro runner.
A pro runner?
She holds the Duke University school record for steeplechase. She's fast.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so Texas. It's Texas sports. You know what I mean?
Texas.
Oh, what part?
Waco, Texas.
Oh my gosh, I did a 4th grade project on Waco.
On Waco?
I know. I had a different city, and I got assigned Waco.
Please tell me, did you focus on David Crush and the Branch Davidians, or did you had Magnolia come around by then?
I have no idea, but I do remember the name of our presentation was Wacky Waco.
Oh, yeah.
So, I loved it, though. It was, like, endearing, Wacky Waco.
Okay.
We loved it.
I mean, we got Baylor. We got some good stuff.
Baylor goes hard. I love Baylor.
We got put on the map for all the wrong things, but we're cleaning it up.
You know? I feel like I'm allowed to love all the Texas schools because I went to a school out of state, but I'm from Texas, so I can still be like, these are my people.
These are my people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was it hard to leave Texas, though? And I want to get back to how you found out you were a singer, but like, Texas, it's hard to leave Texas. I'm a 7th generation Texan. And, like, all my family lives in Texas, my sister, my parents, my grandparents, like, on and on and on. Yeah. So, like, when I left to come to Nashville, it was like, what am I supposed to do in this world? Like, Texas is all I knew. And Texas goes hard.
I definitely had a very different perspective of Earth as a whole when I was living in Texas. I'm a 1st-generation Texan. Okay. Both of my parents are from Louisiana.
How did they live in Texas?
My parents got married in Louisiana and moved to Houston together because my mom was working in the medical field. She's a nurse, so Houston's got the med center. And then my dad was an engineer, so he was working in the oil and gas industry. Okay. And then that was when I was really little. Or that was before I was born and when I was little. And then my dad left that industry and he started Cajun restaurants. So we were like the Cajun Texans.
So they brought Louisiana to Texas. Exactly. Okay, so you're Cajun Texan.
Yes.
Do they live in Baton Rouge or do they live in...
My dad's from Lafayette. My mom's from like Elton Jennings area.
And Louisiana is its own culture too.
Which I honestly loved growing up with the Cajun culture because it's so rich. Like it's just the most colorful and warm culture there is, and I felt like I was really blessed to have a blend of both growing up because we were Texans, you know.
Yeah.
Like I was born in Texas,
Houston, Texas.
Yeah, and we lived up in Spring, and we went to the rodeo every year, and country music's everywhere. I mean, it was like so fun growing up there. But getting to be like the house that threw the crawfish boils was like prime.
Mm-hmm. Where did sports come into it? Are your parents athletic?
Yeah, my dad played baseball at UL, Raging Cajuns. And my mom went to McNeese, but before she was in college, she ran track and played a bunch of sports too. Both my parents are athletic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so like when you were born, they're like, you were just born into it.
I think part of it also has to do with the fact that my dad has
3 girls?
3 girls and 2 sisters. No brothers, no sons.
God
bless him. Big Steve.
My dad's name is Steve. And you wrote...
Are we the same person?
I mean, we have a lot in common. I'm already going to cry. I'm sorry. I jump all over the place. But, like, I've been listening to your music and daddy-daughter dance.
You know, I cried a lot writing that one.
my daughter's 6 and she just went to her first daddy-daughter dance. I'm such an emotional wreck. This is why my daughter has separation anxiety, because I have separation anxiety, which everyone, by the way, she's going to be calling in 5 minutes. We'll hear Sunny on the podcast because she has a little gizmo watch and she calls me every day at lunch.
Oh my gosh, that's the cutest thing ever, and I can't wait. I'm honored for her to be on this podcast. I'm honored to share a podcast.
Oh, thank you, Julia. But daddy-daughter dance, I literally made Michael listen to it today. I was like... And he was like, he was like walking away. I was like, oh, don't try to act like you're all heartless and not feeling this, because he was feeling it in his soul.
The music video for it is all home footage that I edited together of my family. So my dad and my sisters and me and my mom when we were growing up. And it's got footage of us at a real daddy-daughter dance in it. It's like crazy because I cried so much editing the video because I got to see like everybody else so young. Like, yeah, it was cute to see like baby me, but I was like, look how little my mom and dad are. Look how young my grandparents are. Like Poppy's still with us. Going through those videos like wrecked me. But it was such a fun, I'm so thankful for the experiences that I get to have in this job that I didn't mean to have, or that like happened because of the job that ended up being just so incredible.
Like
and
what?
That was one of them.
Like...
Going through, sorting through whatever it was, I don't know, 100 hours of footage of...
Your mom had saved it all?
My parents had saved it all. And like, I would have never sat down and watched all of that footage if I wasn't like, I have to make the coolest video ever for my dad and give it to him. It's this like present.
Okay. What did he do when you presented Daddy? Thank you about it.
It was...
Did you play in the music video and the song at the same time?
I
or
did.
The song first?
They happened in kind of waves, because I wrote the song, far before it came out.
Oh, yeah.
And before...
I already have tears. I'm sorry. I'm an emotional wreck, Julia. I cry every single day, and it's just happening right now. Okay, so you wrote the song when you heard it.
It was for Father's Day.
Yeah. Oh, my heart can't take it. I can't take it.
You're the cutest thing I've ever met. I'm obsessed with you.
I can't take it. See, there comes. You played it on Father's Day?
My little sister. So my family and I travel everywhere to see each other because we all live in different cities.
Where do the sisters live?
My little sister's in Denver, where
Is
she
she
runs,
the professional runner?
And my older sister lives up in Connecticut.
And what's her sport?
She works in finance, but she played basketball.
Okay.
She played everything, but like basketball was her main sport.
And y'all are like
my main
besties.
sport. Yeah, we're...
Because at my wedding,
mm-hmm.
That's about your sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's like the husband is kind of second rank to the sisters. Like, if you don't get along with the sisters, then like, bye.
Well, and I have no idea who the groom's going to be, but it's wild because I really can picture, I know exactly who the girls are going to be. It's like, it's wild to have everything else that you know about it and just have no clue who, the biggest piece of the puzzle is supposed to be in your life.
Well, and we already had a trial run and he was a bad one.
I've had a few bad ones. So
thank God you didn't marry him.
It's so amazing watching, like looking back on your own life and processing everything that you were and everything that you chose, and then realizing how different you are a few years later. And I'm like, I would have never even been in that position had I met that person today.
Right.
It's just like my values, my, for lack of a better word, checklist is so different now. It's like the only thing I care about now is like peace.
I want to get back to Big Steve, but now that we're here, and Daddy-Daughter Dance, but now that we're here though, tell me what your checklist was when you first got engaged, because you wrote your whole album, Love You to Death. It's coming out, and your tour.
Yeah.
So you loved him to death. Did you know he was bad news?
To death. That's so funny.
You will die.
That relationship, again, I would have never been in that situation if I hadn't kind of know what I know now, not even about him, but about myself.
How old were you when you met him?
3.
No. How old were you?
Yes.
3?
Yeah, we've known each other our whole lives.
Oh, no. You've known him your whole life?
You didn't expect that one.
I was like, no, come on, Julia. That's like...
So his parents worked for my dad's restaurant company.
Were y'all always sweethearts?
Kind of.
Was he always a little shit?
He was always in love with me.
Oh, well, you can't help it. When someone loves you so hard for so long, they're going to get you on some level, right?
Well, it was like, 15 years later or whatever.
Were you the same age as him? So you're like...
I was a year older than him, yeah.
So he just loved you. But he finally got you and he blew it like an idiot? What's wrong with him?
I think, looking back on it now, I feel like we were so incompatible in a million other ways that I think that was his way of like, that was kind of the coward's way of getting out of it. Like, you could tell I didn't really love him.
Why did you ever really love him? Or was it just he's always been there and loved you so much that you're
kind
like,
of
no one's going to love
loved
me
him.
this much?
I used that for sure as like, he's loved me his whole life. So
I'll never be loved this much.
Or like, you know, there's that like, you know, you want the guy to love you more. That's what I've heard. Is like the guy won't cheat if he loves you a little bit more than you love him. Whatever. Yeah. That's not true, obviously.
I mean,
but
his love was not. There was something wrong with his love.
Well, I think he loved the idea of me.
Okay. So when he got you, what did he not love about?
I think he was insecure. It's hard to be with a woman who's extremely confident and who has a career that's going well.
Especially one in the public eye where you're
and his career
so
wasn't going well.
His wasn't. Okay. Well, okay.
And so it was just, he played pro baseball. And it was one of those like childhood stories where it's like, oh, you're doing music, you're doing baseball. We've known each other since we were kids. Our first kiss was when we were like 4, like with our
picture
parents.
Perfect.
You know, it was just such a story. But we weren't like meant to actually be together, and it was crazy. Like I told him not to propose and he did it anyway. So
when did you say, okay, I'm gonna let you be my boyfriend? Like when did you let him from his crush transfer over to like, okay, I'll date you?
It was kind of a COVID relationship.
Oh, okay.
You know,
COVID
and I think that happened to a lot of people.
Desperate things because you think, well,
it's not real
dying.
Life. It's not real life, so you just don't have any sense of normalcy.
Hold on, here we go.
The star has arrived.
Hi, Sonny.
Hi, Mommy.
I love you, baby. Are you having a great day?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see you.
Me too.
Okay, I want you to have the best day ever.
How long can I see you?
Not much longer. Like 2 hours, okay?
Yeah, Mama. Did you get me pizza?
I got you pizza. Okay. Hey, have the best day and have all the fun, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, baby.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Love you.
And that just translated. And people just got the story and loved it.
And I have that much fun every time I play it, and I think it also translates. Like,
Mhm.
like
You're not
even
it's not a forcing.
even I can feel it. Like I can feel the energy from me is even different when I play that song at the end of the set.
Well,
in
you
my
know,
shows.
that's the thing. Everything is energy.
Yeah.
And like I got like a life coach back in the day because I've done a lot of soul searching here, Julia. But she says this, like, and I've heard this from many different like spiritual people, that when you energetically are at like this high vibe, feeling great, like that's in you, and say you write a song in that energetic field, then that is the energy that is transferring out, and the people are matching you on that level and feeling it. So like when you're like pissed and you're just trying to write a song and forcing it, and it's not coming together, like that doesn't have that energy. It's like the energy is really real, and I think it does transmute, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, that in a big way for you. What happened when you went viral?
I mean, it was insane. Like maybe 30 labels called, and I had meetings with everybody.
Did you get a record
And-
deal? Did you take one?
Well, this is
You
my
did-
so the
How'd you decide which one to pick? Because you had to pick a litter.
I didn't sign a normal record deal.
Okay, why not?
You know, I know Jelly Roll. He's given me advice on it.
So he's kind of your friend,
yeah, he's awesome.
and you go on tour with him.
I mean, I toured with him all through Australia, and like
What'd you learn from him?
he's
What's
so
the advice?
kind. A lot of things.
Give me
like
some.
the list is long.
Okay, give me
One
a
of
few.
the things I learned is he would always just be like, stay independent as long as you can, because like it's just gonna keep getting better and better for whatever the deal ends up being that you get. And then, you know, on this recent tour to Australia, he pulled me aside after he watched one of my sets, and he was like, you got to tell them that you're doing this the way I did it, because like people don't know that you don't have some big machine behind you making this all happen. Like you're independent. You pay for every flight you take. You pay for the records that get printed. Like you're doing all this stuff yourself. And the audience doesn't know that. And you need to tell them thank you, basically, for them being the ones who funded it. Like they're streaming and they're ticket buying and they're record buying. Like it's why I can make the next song. Every single dollar I get from the music people are streaming, I'm putting into the next record. And it's fun to me. Like that's what I would want to spend my money on more than anything else. But I wouldn't be able to do that. Like it's
Has that made a difference that you told the audience?
I'll
now?
explain that too. Like I'll explain. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna wrap up in 10 minutes.
No.
I know. Listen, Julia, you got a lot of things to do today. Okay.
That's
So
crazy.
we're gonna speed date this.
Man,
I'm glad you love having this conversation.
I
'cause I
know.
do too. You're
there's so
great.
many things I want to say.
Okay, well, let's do it. Go. Ready?
Action. No.
So when do you tell people that now, the audience, that
Yeah.
has that made a difference?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's more of like.
Because can you make money touring?
Well, at first I think I was kind of embarrassed about it. Because like maybe I didn't want them to think that I was independent, because they wouldn't think I was as cool or whatever. And like what you start to realize is that all the things that you're stressed about, people thinking about, no one's thinking about you.
Mhm.
Everyone's worried about their own life.
Mhm.
Like every single person on this planet is the main character in their own story. And once you get that through your head, life becomes a lot easier, because you're like, oh, they're judging me or thinking about me. No, they're literally not.
Don't care.
And if they are, you're the main character in their story. How cool is that?
Yeah.
You know, like it's not the majority of people. Most people are much more worried about how they're going to get home in time to pick up their kid from school, or how they're going to be the prom queen or whatever it is. Like
Right.
they don't really care if you're independent or not. So,
No.
so
Exactly.
it's more of me just being really, really cognizant of the fact that I'm grateful to this Cole Team family, this sisterhood that has formed of.
Is it mainly females that come to watch you?
It is definitely majority women
Awesome.
and little girls. They're so cute.
That's great. That's
they're
the
like-
best fan base you can have.
I'm telling you, they bring me friendship bracelets.
Stop it.
Yeah, in the meet and greet line, they've all like, every time they come up, they're like, hey sis, like we're all sisters. And
Did you start that, or did that start naturally?
I don't know if we posted a video or something of that happening and then it started happening at all the shows or what, but like I'm in the middle of 3 girls. Like I'm a big sister and a little sister, so it just felt so natural. And I'm like, my music and I can be that sister to people who maybe don't have one. And like your sisters who you lean on when you need a shoulder to cry on, when you need someone to celebrate with, or scream a song at the top of your lungs in the car with. Like that is what I think my music has become for people and why they want to come to shows. And I'm grateful for them because that's why I'm able to put out records. That's why this whole next record that's coming out exists, is because
Love You to Death.
Love You to Death. That song, you wait till the music video comes out. It is so fun.
So you're having fun.
Yeah. I'm getting to do a lot of firsts this year. Like,
Okay, like what?
I spent a lot of time obviously developing, figuring out like my voice and my message and who
What's
I
your
wanted
message?
to be.
Who are you? Sisterhood.
Well, Sisterhood Country is definitely the main. I'm everyone's country music sister. Like, I'm the shoulder for you to cry on. I'm the person to celebrate with. That is really who I've learned I am, not
That's
who
just
I
who you
want
are
to
in
be.
general.
It's who I've always been. And being a sister is the one thing that's been so natural for me my whole life. Like, it's the thing that is consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what peak or valley or whatever I'm in, that is who I am.
Yeah.
And the music has shifted more and more and more to be like for my Cole team family. Like, I write some of the lyrics and stuff. It's therapy for me, but the songs I choose to release, because I write tons of songs that never come out, you
Right.
know? If I need to write about it, I write about it.
Yeah, yeah.
But the ones that I'm choosing to release, I'm like, how's this going to help people through what they're going through? That's a lot more of how I choose my songs now.
So, okay, back to Jelly Roll. He told you stay independent as long as possible,
Mhm.
and then you chose a different deal. What kind of deal did you choose?
It's a distribution deal more than like a typical record deal.
So you're not signing your whole life away.
I still own my masters.
Oh, good.
So it's definitely a different business deal than.
Because you have enough energy and momentum going on your own that you don't need the label to necessarily like be the one creating that for you.
Well, you kind of have to choose, like, and this is the behind the curtains thing that most people don't really talk about, but like, you're never going to win a CMA award, an ACM award, a Grammy award as an independent artist, because it's like Boys Club sounds negative, but it's more of like, it's a business. Like,
Mhm.
these companies are going to support their own because it makes them more money. Why would
Mhm.
they? It's an industry voted award. Why
Mhm.
would they pick someone who's not going to make any of the companies in the industry money? They're not going to. So
Mhm.
that's one of the things that you kind of have to accept is like, and if I do decide like I want to do those things, I want to win those awards, because obviously that's such a huge part of feeling like you're part of the country music family, is being recognized by your peers.
Mhm.
But you have to sacrifice a lot of your business for it, and it might be worth it whenever you feel like the time is right. And you know that every single year of my life has changed so much that who knows, maybe it one day is a thing. Maybe I partner with this distribution company, with another Nashville company. There's a million different ways to do it, but all I know is that like I've just tried to do what felt right at each step, and I knew I wanted Daylight and a Buckshort to go to country radio. And that's why I was like, I'm going to do this distribution deal because I want a team to take this song to radio. And it is so cool. I'm getting messages from people all over the country who know me too, from whatever, high school or college, and being like, I can't believe I'm hearing you on the radio. Like, this is so cool. And I think the new experiences I've gotten to have this year because of it, one of them is making a really insane music video. Like, we filmed this music video for Love You to Death in LA that's like so incredibly gorgeous. We had 4 different scenes for it. There were so many people working on the set. Like, I'd never done a music video like that. Every video I've ever done is like one camera, you know what I mean? And just getting to have hair and makeup and wardrobe and all of these beautiful props and people whose jobs it was to make those things cool, and I didn't have to do every single piece of it. It was incredible. Getting to play in the O2 in London before Keith Urban with 20,000 people with their lighters up while we stand in the middle of this
are you friends
arena.
with Keith Urban?
I wish.
That's cool. You played same show, open for him.
I mean, it was a festival, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
were on the spotlight stage right before Keith Urban. So it was like we finish our last song and he
Oh
goes
my
on. It was like
epic.
it was pretty insane. It was the same with the Jelly Roll tour in Australia. It was like we were the spotlight stage. So Shabuzi played, then I played, then Jelly Roll played. It was
Julia.
so cool.
Beyond.
In arenas.
Girl.
It was like, what?
Like,
So,
you're just living some dreams. Maybe dreams you didn't even know you had.
a lot of dreams, but it is funny when you realize that like the real goal is the fan. And you don't, until you understand that, I bet you that's why a lot of things don't work maybe didn't work for me earlier. But it's like when you realize that it's about how you can help people through your music, the other stuff follows. It comes afterwards.
I totally agree with you. Okay, we've got to wrap up. Go back to Big Steve really fast. So how did he feel when you showed him the music video of Daddy Daughter Dance? Because I just need to know.
We were actually in Australia when I showed him for the first time. That's so funny. But it was last year, so it was for a different show. But he cried, obviously. We all cried. I sobbed.
What a dream come true to have your daughters.
You know, it was hard to find footage of him because he's filming most of the videos. So I had to go through all of the videos to find enough clips of my dad. But it's so cute. You have to go see.
But what an honor of like a parent's life. Like as a parent myself, clearly I'm an emotional wreck about it. But to like have your kid grow up and to like have such a loving thought about you. That's just so sweet. I mean, that's like a parent's dream come true, is to have your kids love you like that.
Well, the Love You to Death album, it's got songs that talk about me getting through the called off engagement, like, you know, Diamondback and some of the others, Daily and Buckshort. But then I also talk about the people who helped me get through it. So Daddy Daughter Dance, the second verse of that is about him really not liking my ex. It's like, it's interesting when you can look back and have the bird's eye view at your own life and be like, he was trying to be like, hey, don't do that. And then I've got a song called At My Wedding.
Sisters.
That's about my mom and my sisters and my best friends. It's all the girls who picked me up off the floor when everything was blown up, and the ones who I know I need by my side through the rest of my life. So like, and I had a recent guy I dated wanted me to basically stop hanging out with all my friends and family.
Well, then
like,
you know that he's the wrong one.
It was crazy because it didn't start out that way, and it got that way, like more and more and more. Just tried to cut off every person in my life, and I was like,
typical narcissistic
I need
behavior.
These people. I need them.
You do.
Like they are my lifeblood. And
I'm glad you got out of that one. That's scary.
Yeah.
Anybody who wants you to isolate, scary.
Yeah, it was actually scary for sure.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the record is kind of like it's hopeful, but it's a lot of what I dream of, what I'm envisioning. Like big picture is I wrote it about my grandparents who've been together for over 60 years.
Is that
like
Poppy?
Well, Maudie and Poppy were together forever.
And you wear his clothes all the time. Is this his shirt that you've re-envisioned?
This is Poppy's shirt.
I love that. You like redo his clothes.
I do, yeah. I always have Poppy fabric on whenever I'm doing anything.
When you start your clothing line, it'll be Poppy.
Poppy and Cole is kind of the name I was thinking, but it doesn't really exist yet.
Yeah, but I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I do think so. But
it'll
actually
probably be like reworked vintage stuff, won't it? Like Poppy style.
You know what? There are a million ways to do it, and I have ideas for doing it in all of the different ways.
So you're just a visionary. You just got a lot of ideas, and you're good at making them true. We've got to wrap up, Julia. You got to go.
Well, it wasn't Poppy. It was Grandy and Granddad.
Okay.
My dad's side parents. That's a big picture, and I named them in the song. Granny and Granddad got 7 grandkids, having babies of their own. It's all about the family photo, you know, at the holiday. And I'm like, dang, they've created all of these people. That's insane.
Isn't that amazing?
And everyone's having more babies, and every year it gets bigger. And, you know, one day maybe I'll get to have that too. Like you. You've started yours all out.
Oh, yes. Having a kid is just the best.
Yeah.
But do it when you're ready. You know, like that's the thing. It's like you don't want to rush.
Plan.
You don't want to rush into it. Let God just lead the way on all of it.
Yeah.
That's the only way to be.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're doing a great job with that. Okay, let's wrap up. I always leave with leave your light, and it's just open-ended. What do you want people to know? Drop some inspo.
You're worthy of a love that lasts a lifetime and happiness.
And where can everybody follow you? Go on tour? Drop your info.
At Julia Cole Music on everything on earth.
And you're on tour. You're going on tour.
Yes. And if you want me to tour in your city, you can text what city you want to 281-336-9956. Okay. It's in my Instagram and TikTok and Facebook bio. Yeah. It's how we kind of pick what cities we're going to go to. But yeah, JuliaColeMusic.com is my website. Like, it's all pretty easy to find.
Okay. And right now, are we listening for Daddy Daughter Dance and for Day Late and a Buck Short?
Yes.
Okay. You're the best. This is awesome, Julia. Thank you so
love
much for coming on. I love you too. This was great.
I feel like we're literally sisters.
I will take that. I'm receiving that and I send it back. Okay. Bye, Julia.
Bye, girl.
See ya.